Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
Man, oh man, Alabama's head coach, Kalen DeBoer. Yeah, they're saying he's going to leave. He's going to go to Penn State. They're concerned about it. It's a very concerning issue. Oh, no. I mean, it's not really a concerning issue. That's sort of made up and nonsense. But a very concerning issue, at least according to, like, Newsweek and other places. Well, DeBoer has finally responded and said, yeah, this is dumb. So, quote, "We are extremely happy in Alabama. There's never been any link, any conversation, any interest either way. I'm glad we can put that to bed right now." Why would he leave the premier college football job at Alabama? That's the number one job in the nation. There's no other way to look at it. A team that is set up to make the playoffs this year, that is always in contention, that has a legacy that will continue rolling on almost on its own. Why would he leave that to go to Penn State, a place that is generally in crisis right now?
Number 6.
Vanderbilt. Yes, 2 football stories. Vanderbilt's quarterback and Heisman Trophy finalist, Diego Pavia, has said, hey, I'd like to ask Donald Trump to get involved and issue an executive order expanding the college football playoff to 16 teams, which would in no way be binding, by the way. Lamenting his 10-2 team's number 14 ranking and exclusion from the 12-team field. Now, let me just tell you this right now. Diego Pavia is an idiot. His family is full of idiots. His mom is a skank. I'm sorry, go look. It's just absolutely shameful behavior. Sorry, she's acting like a skank. Let me back that up here for a second. But he's right about this. Donald Trump should issue an executive order calling for this. Maybe he can make it happen. I don't think that he could. Play the games at the White House. Huh?
Number 5.
Alabama law enforcement agency motor carrier safety unit. Say that real quick if you want to. Joined forces with ICE as part of a national crackdown on trucking violations. You know, the big rigs being driven by people who can't speak English, putting us all at risk. By the way, Grant and I almost got killed yesterday on the roads. Not that kind of situation, but someone did something very stupid. I'll talk about it a little bit later, I guess. But 82 individuals were detained during the commercial motor vehicle inspections, primarily on rural interstates. 242 immigrants were referred to immigration for status checks, which is great. And they identified 12 unlicensed drivers. Now, this is a targeted approach here. It's exactly what they should be doing, both for the economy because of the jobs involved and just general safety because these things are death machines, and we need to be aware of that.
Number 4.
This is one of my favorite stories of the week. University of Alabama student organizations, including the Leftist Collective and the University of Alabama Afro-American Gospel Choir, okay, expressed fury over the suspension of black and women-centered magazines Alice in 1956 due to a non-binding anti-DEI memo from Attorney General Pam Bondi. And one prominent free speech group wants the magazines reinstated, but the First Amendment grounds seem flimsy for that to happen. Listen, we should be able to have a magazine that is just for black people or just for women and the state should pay for it. That's not a free speech argument. If it is, let me present an argument that I think you might find compelling, okay? You tell me if I'm wrong here. I'd like to start a white-only magazine, and I'd like the state of Alabama to pay for it. Everyone cool with that? I don't think you would be.
Number 3.
All right, the FBI has arrested 30-year-old Virginia resident Brian Cole Jr. for planting two non-detonating pipe bombs near the Democratic and Republican National Committee headquarters in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. Now, again, the media is going to use this to talk about January 6th. That's fine. They'll use it to talk about pardons. That's fine, too. But he is a left-wing crank. And this eviscerates claims that the bomber was a right-wing insurrectionist. Okay? So there we go. And I truthfully, yesterday, and Emily will back me up on this, I said, okay, this guy's a right-wing crank, and here's why. And I laid out the reasoning. I was wrong. She was right, actually.
Number 2.
All right. The U.S. Supreme Court has now permitted Texas to implement a newly redrawn, politically motivated, politically gerrymandered district, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. These districts that were drawn earlier this year favor Republicans, rejecting the Democrat challenges that it's racist. You see, when Democrat states politically gerrymander, it's just politics. When Republican states politically gerrymander, it's racist. And the Supreme Court said, yeah, this is stupid. Now, I'm just telling you this right now. The Supreme Court is laying out how they're going to handle this. And I'm telling you right now, Republicans in Alabama, it is time to draw Terry Sewell and Shamari Figures out of their districts. It's time to do it. It is time to draw them out ahead of the 2026 elections. They do it in Democrat states. There's no reason why we can't do it.
Now, time for the number 1 thing you'll be talking about today.
All right, so the congressional hearings have been done over the double tap military strike on a Caribbean drug boat that killed 2 individuals in a double tap attack. Okay? Okay? Let's make sure we got this. We got it? Okay, good. We're supposed to be mad about this. I'm not. I'm not at all. Unedited video captured a second missile strike, killing survivors attempting to salvage cargo, prompting Democrats like Representative Jim Himes to label it one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen, and to demand the full footage be released, which I agree with. Demand it. Let's do it. Let's see it. Let's see that snuff film. Republicans, including Senator Tom Cotton, defended the action as lawful self-defense against narco-terrorists, which it clearly is. And we've been told that these individuals who are dead now were just hardworking guys trying to make money for their family, and they just happened to make a bad choice. You know, to be drug runners. And I'll agree it's a really bad choice to be a drug runner right now, running drugs through the Caribbean. I mean, it is. It's a really bad one. It would be a better choice to go be a pirate of the Caribbean. And I don't mean go work at Disney. Oh, well, that would probably be a better choice too. But I mean to just like be a pirate of the Caribbean. At least they're not going to get drone strike for that. So that might be a better way for these fishermen who made bad decisions to run their lives at this point. But if you continue with this, you're probably going to get blown up. Oh, and by the way, the Trump administration is so worried about this that they blew up another boat yesterday. Which is absolutely awesome. They're like, why aren't you sad about this? And they're like, oh, yeah, we're super sad about it. Let us blow up another boat. Sure. And it's huge. And I love it. I love everything about it. Let's take a quick time out. We'll be right back.
Get WVNN Stale Checks and 7 things you should be talking about today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.